All right, guys, this is MobileGamerNerd, and we are back with another Raid Shadow Legends free-to-play mystery shard only run video. Yeah, well, let's look. We've got 110 mystery shards, so that's kind of exciting, I guess. 679 ancient shards. Hey, you think we'll get some legendaries if we summon them right now? Let's go. No, I'm just kidding. Void shards. We just got another one today from Clan Boss, even though we just basically skipped over Clan Boss and only did one key last night because of the video we did. So yeah, it's 130 voids. We've got 8 primal still, and we are now at that big 50 on the sacred shards. So we could summon 50 sacred shards right now, but we're not gonna because we only summon mystery shards. As far as fusions, once again, I don't think there's anything here. We haven't gotten. I think we only have one of the heroes to fuse Lockwayne, so it's not even on my radar, to be honest, right now. So it is what it is. Once I get them, I'll get them. We are at 75 on Gerda, so we're kind of moving forward on that. We are basically at 42 on Thea, so that's going to be a while. I'm not really holding my breath on that one. And then we've got our girl Gwyneth, which we are at 14. Won't be getting any more of her for at least a month, so we'll probably stop talking about her now. Revenant Summon we don't do, so we don't have to worry about that. Now, what have we been doing? So basically, all we've been doing is leveling and trying to get Madman up. I don't think I've really done much else, to be honest, over the last week. I mean, I think we might have done a little bit in the city and a couple other things, but mostly we did get pretty far in hard mode Doom Tower. But yeah, right now we're working on Madman. I think we've got him to 49 right now. I'm going to be putting him on auto to get his masteries done because we just did a couple just to get him a little bit of extra crit and crit damage, but I have to put him in on auto for that. I think we have a lot of auto battles, actually. So we can probably just throw him in tonight or just do it now while not right now, like while we're on the video, but now as in when we're done, I can kind of just put it on auto on my tablet and let him master himself out while I do other things. So that's basically what we're working on right now. We did get Gore Mask is done. Gore Mask is completely maxed. We have him finished skills. We did just get another Penitent, because we actually had to use her for the, what is that called? For the something, for the fusion thing. So she is now back on the team. We got a 3-star blessing. So we are going to put, she's a defensive hero, so we're probably going to put, I think, Carapace on her. Yeah, so that'll give her some decreased damage and some defense, so we'll choose that. There we go. So now she's 10,000 power at level 1, 3-star, and we gave her some HP gear, some immortal, I believe this is, right? So it heals her. We'll see how it goes. I don't think she's that great, but I don't know if I'll build her anytime soon, but yeah, I mean, she's cool. She is Sacred Order. My Sacred Order team sucks, so who knows? Maybe she's the key. And if she is the key, that'll be weird as hell because her skills are not that great. She does have a decreased attack. She does a counterattack just by attacking, which is nice, instead of just putting it up and wasting a turn. And she removes all debuffs from herself and places block debuffs for 3 turns. So to protect herself, she's actually really good. But and she can do attack down. So who knows? Maybe she'll be good. I kind of like her design. I like that she's like a little warrior, and she's got like the cool little braid. So yeah, I mean, whatever. We'll see. I don't foresee her being amazing, but then again, you never know. I mean, I thought Twin Claw Disciple was a gag, and he's already helped me beat 2 different things that I didn't think I'd be able to beat, and I wouldn't have been able to beat if I didn't build him. So who knows? You never freaking know. That's really the thing. So we got Madman going. He is, I think, number 66 now on our level 60s once we finish him. And I think everyone else is basically just coasting. We might have finished Mithrala, actually, now that I think about it. Where is she? Are her skills maxed? Nope, there we go. Oh, no, we need one more book. So we need one more book from her, and then we will have her max. So you'll be seeing a champion spotlight from Mithrala pretty soon. I mean, I use her all over the place, so it's not like it'll be hard to really show her off that much. But yeah, we'll be doing a champion spotlight for her. We will be doing a champion spotlight for Turlak. I believe I just did the heroes I don't use champion spotlight, but I wanted a little bit more time with Turlak because I honestly haven't been able to really use him in anything specific, and I didn't want to just kind of throw him into the mix because he is kind of cool. So we'll see how he goes, but he will be either next week or late this week. I haven't decided. More than likely next week. But yeah, he's coming, and then Mithrala will probably be after him. So that's basically your 2 champion spotlights, and then expect Madman to pop up eventually once I get him maxed out, which will probably be honestly in the next couple days because that's all I have to do right now. I don't think there's anything else I have on the board as far as things I need to spend my energy on. We got free stuff. Nice. I like free stuff. There we go. We did start working around the cursed city here. Hard mode, we got 5 more. We actually got 5 more of these things, so we can collect this 500 energy. So we're going to take that because why not, right? I actually didn't collect it the other day because I was being stupid. Now, I think honestly, I think we were stuck because here we don't have anyone really in this area outside of because they have to be Force Affinity and then these literally the 3 trashiest freaking factions that I have. So yeah, I think we're basically stuck here. I tried getting through it. These guys aren't strong enough to do it. If I built up Iterant, it would get me through. But to be honest, I don't give enough of a F about this area to waste my time building 1 hero or 2 heroes just to get through this fight. So basically, we're dead stop here. Don't care. And then we went over here. This one, I think, is the same problem. Yeah, basically Force Affinity, and it's just my crappiest teams. It's basically the same 2 teams, and then add Sylvan Watchers into it. So yeah, there's that. So once again, I believe we are stuck there as well. And those are the only 2 ways into this area. So really we're at this part, which I think we tried and I think we lost. Let me see. I think we tried this and lost. Let me see. Let's go in. I didn't do it like there was I forgot what it was. What was the problem here? This is my only way in. Oh, that's why. Yeah, it's got a bunch of jerks. The block damage was the problem. So we basically have to take out this guy as fast as possible. I had this happen last time. We're going to provoke the dude and hopefully kill some other guys while we do it. But my heroes for this specific team aren't super great. Let's do a speed up and see if we can get everybody going. All right, we'll ignore 30%. No, we don't want that. We want this because that gives us crit damage. Maybe we can take... I don't know who's more annoying. I think she is, but then she's going to heal everyone. So let's try to kill somebody. All right, here we go. We got an AoE, so maybe we can kill those 2. Nice. We got that guy dead. Oh, see, but she's the problem there. Let's just try and kill as many heroes as we can because he's going to do that freaking counter, and he's got way too much health. All right. We can kill him. We can kill him. We've got this. Oh, nice. A leech. I'll take it. Kill this guy. Thank you. All right, so he's dead. So now she's a problem, but he's going to do the block damage, which I don't think we can avoid right now, unfortunately. All right, we can't provoke him, so that sucks. Oh, actually, I could have attacked him and hopefully provoked him, but oh well. Looks like we're getting block damage. Like I said, this area is a little whatever at this point. All right, so basically we just sit around and wait. We're going to do this so we don't get any more debuffs while we wait around for the block damage. And then we got to sit here and watch the stupid counterattacks. I think this is what got me. I was like doing this and I was like, really? And I just stopped playing it. So we're going to try it and see how far we go and once we beat this crappy team. All right, so we got to provoke, so that's exciting. Let's just keep attacking him now and see if we can get some debuffs on him. She's still blocking. Damn. Oh, that's right. She's got an AoE attack on her A1. That's kind of stupid. Let's get some HP regen. That way we don't lose our HP. All right, so there's still 1 more round left. We want to get a provoke on him if possible. Because it would be nice to kind of... I'm not going to do it while he's block damage. Stupid idea. It's funny how they always go slow as crap when it... Look at this. I'm getting tons of turns. They just put 0 speed on these guys. Just because you knew it was going to be block damage. Like, Plarium, F you in the face, alright? That's what I say. Bunch of jerk bags. Alright, so now we can kill this jerk. So now let's see. Alright, I don't want her doing any skills. Because she's going to heal him. The block damage sucks, but at the same time, they're both going to be insanely annoying to kill. Because they're both, look at this, they're both super defensive. Let's try to do some turn meter boost. It's a tough call. Notice how she's going much faster now. I feel like the game cheats just to freaking... Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm kind of done with this hard mode part. Like, I just don't care. Like, I go back into normal because it's so much... It's actually fun. Like, this isn't fun to me. Yeah, we're already at 3 minutes and 42 seconds. We're done with this. So that's the end of the city for this rotation. We're not going to be doing any more hard mode, just so we're clear. So, yeah, I'm blocked. I'm basically blocked because of crappy things. So we're going to go in here. We're on normal mode again. So we are going to bring in, I think, the same team. I couldn't bring in Spirit Host in here. So what we did for this time on hard mode was we brought Hyria because she's in Lifesteal, and she worked a lot better. I think it's all the same. We don't think we really need him. I think we just brought in damage dealers and revive. Did I want poison? No. Nah, we'll bring him. This fight was a little bit weird just because Hyria wasn't able to heal up as quickly as Spirit Host did the last time. So, yeah. All right, so we are going to do... I don't even know what we're going to do. There we go. Just do some damage. You know, let's just auto this. Let's say this shouldn't be too hard. Hard mode was way harder, and there's no one with really... Why would you do that? The auto in this game is weird. She literally just used her main skill. Why are you doing that? Looks like we're not doing auto. Like, why are you fighting the bomb? You dumbass. All right. So I guess we're not going to auto this fight. We got some bombs going. We're all going to die. I think this is poisons. Can we kill the boss, though, is the question, before all those bombs kill us? That's really the question. We weren't this flagrantly crazy when I did it last time. We actually tried to hold out a little bit and be a little more careful with the fight. This time we are not doing that because I want to beat it fast, and that could be my downfall. We might have to do it twice. We'll see if these bombs go off. All right, this is it. We're down to the wire. We are good to go. All right, so we got what? Defense boots. Is this defense boots? Yeah, but that has speed on it. And whatever, we'll keep it for now. This has speed, so we're good. So we're going to keep that. All right, so where are we at on this city here? So we're going to basically do exactly what we always do. We're going to move on towards the double fights first, and then we'll move from there. I think I've been doing just damage dealers in these fights. Like, we literally just throw a bunch of heroes that do a ton of damage. I'll bring my doggos in, and we'll bring in Galek. Because most of these fights are pretty easy, like the early stages. It's when you start getting into the boss fights that I think we cleared most of it, except for there was only a few bosses in the first 2 or 3 areas that we didn't beat last time. I believe we got 80. I think we just hit 80 rooms, maybe 79 on normal mode last time. So, I mean, we'll see. We'd like to get at least as much free stuff as possible and eventually get to the boss. But I have a feeling that Fire Knight fight is just going to be the one that stops us from ever getting to the boss right now, just because it's that ridiculous. So let's go in here. We're going to use some heroes you never see. We'll bring the randos in. What do we got? That we're going to bring in, just in case you don't have good heroes, right? That's the whole point, right? You have just a bunch of random heroes. We'll bring in Twin Claw. Why not? How's this for a ragtag team? You got Greybeard, Bogwalker, Twin Claw, and you got Kale as backup, but these guys can handle it. I have faith in them. Leshmonger. Look at that. Every once in a while, a hero that you didn't think was going to be good is going to pop back out, so that's why I like doing this. It's honestly the only reason I do like this area of the game, is because you get to kind of use some heroes you never really use, but at the same time, it also means you have to build heroes you never really use, so it's kind of that catch-22. Get out of there. All right, so we're on the double boss. I believe this was fine last time, so we put her in the lead for attack. We did her. We got attack up with her. We put Dark Aethel in. No, we don't want Dark Aethel, do we? We don't like Darth Aethel. We're gonna bring in. We don't like anything associated with Aethel. So we're going to bring these guys in. And I don't even hate Dark Aethel, but I hate Aethel, so by way of that, it means I must hate Dark Aethel. It means Dark Aethel is my enemy. Are you going to freeze everyone? That's right, we've got my girl who doesn't care about freeze. She's like, oh, you want to freeze my friends? Well, guess what? I'm going to kill everyone. We kind of did too much damage there, but hey, now he's dead, so much for that. Look at that. And the Reaper comes in for the dragon. I like that. I forgot that I have that on her. All right, so we've got HP on Merciless. I don't want that. Crit damage with no speed. Don't care. And this has speed. We'll keep that for now. And we got 500 coins, so that's actually kind of cool. I actually like that. All right, let's go into, we have both the blessing areas open. So we just need people, heroes with blessings. So we're going to bring Bogwalker, these guys, and my boy. He's my boy. I like bringing Bogwalker every time now. We took so long to get him, and I was like, and I hyped him up so much that, like, if I don't use him, I'll be upset. Oh, great. Great. Blocking damage for 12 hours. Can you just do your bad skill, please? There we go. So that we can move on. Look at that. 40. I love Twin Claw. He just pops people in the face. All right, so I think... Is he the one that does Unkillable? I don't even know. We're about to find out. Because they always... It's funny how the AI purposely doesn't go for the ones that do Unkillable. I've noticed that. Like, Raid really wants you to suffer in this game and have to play it. They're like, you know what? We're going to... Like, even in the Dragon... In Dragon... And just fighting Dragon on the dungeons... There's the one dude who does block damage, and always the last one that they attack. Always. And then when you fight all the heroes in Faction Wars, when you have Arbiter, they always target Arbiter last because, you know, she's going to revive the whole team. So weird. So weird. All right, get out of here. It's almost like they want to do it. All right. What are we looking for? All right, so we want to get to this one. This is the other blessing room. We want to get the blessing rooms done as quickly as possible. Who can we bring in? We'll bring in my girl. We'll bring in Fleshmonger. We'll bring in the doggos because the doggos are fun. And you know what? We'll bring in Madman. He's not leveled, but sure. Let's try him out. Let's give an early preview of what Madman's about. Even though he's probably not going to get much of an attack. Oh, he did. I forgot that he's fast. I have really good speed on him. He's like definitely over it's like 220, I think. Which is way faster than most of my normal DPS. Too bad the doggos are just too good. They're just way too good, man. You can't mess with doggos. It's funny that the two doggos are two of my favorite heroes now, and I have two dogs. So it's like that's Milo and Mochi. That's my dogs. One's fire and one's ice. Look at that. Oh, nice. I actually needed these. Speed. See, that's why I don't mind this area, because you get a bunch of free crap. That's at least useful. Is it the best stuff in the world? No, but it's not terrible. I'm not going to argue with the free stuff. All right, so now we want to get to the bosses here. We only have... Actually, we're out of keys now, right? Because I used 2 for the video. Yep, all right, so that's it. That's all the keys we're doing. So basically, we're going to end up moving from here to here. Let's look at hard mode again real quick. Not because we're going to move forward in it, but because we can redo some things. All right, so Bommel was the same. I mean, I just went slower. I don't think anything crazy happened there. This fight was basically the same garbage. I used this team, and they won. What else did we do? Here. All right, so this one wasn't too bad either. I had enough AoE action. It sucks that I couldn't bring the other dog in because he's not Force Affinity. So he was essentially just a strong attack hero for that fight. He does still have the breaking shield, but that doesn't really help you in this fight. So, and we ended up bringing in Tanix just because she didn't die. The other option would have been Arrhenius, and she's almost useless. I mean, they're both useless to me, but I don't think they're horrible, but they're useless to me. So yeah, that's how we beat that. And then this one, we used our new girl. Actually, I have to do a champion spotlight on her too. Look at that. See? Let's see. Let's auto this and see. I don't remember if I auto this fight or not. You can kind of get an idea as to what I did with these guys. So we brought your Carl in to do more damage to the waves. And then Bloodfeather's really good at just, look at that, 62k on just a random hit. I like it. Whereas everyone else is doing like 12. So she is definitely a single target damage dealer. I mean, look at that, 45 on your Carl for a single hit. And I have her in Relentless, so she can hit twice. She's really good. Like, definitely a strong single target killer. Definitely good against anyone who's annoying you in the arena. Armor break, look at that, decreased defense. And she didn't crit, and she did 44,000, so that wasn't bad. She usually ranges around 60 to 80k from what I've seen. She also doesn't have any. Nobody has attack up right now either. Like, it's literally just a wave fight team. I believe Haikatsun died last time. Look at that. I like her. That was her single target attack, just 40k. All right, we've almost got it. Just no more spiders attacking. Give me one more attack. Don't make this fight any longer than it needs to be. There we go. All right, so yeah, that was the team we used. Galek did a ton of damage because of his AoEs. He's just a monster. And Bloodfeather did 147,000 versus your Carl's 689. So, yeah, against a wave of heroes, obviously your Carl and Galek are better. But Bloodfeather can do a lot for that single target, which is nice. She did all that damage to just the boss, which is good. I mean, figure this damage is kind of spread out over, what, 10 to 20 spiders? Those jerks. All right, so there you go. We got through that. And then I don't think there's any other weird spots in here. This spider was easy for me this time, just because we have much better heroes. I mean, I have freaking Mithrala that I can bring in here. And fun story, what I did with this was, because I used Ryan to just remove the counterattacks from the baby spiders, and that just nullified the whole problem. So there you go. A little bit of a fun fact if you have Ryan, or if you have someone who can do a full cleanse. It has to be a full cleanse, and it shouldn't be anything that can really miss, because that's a bad idea. If it misses, or especially if it's an attack, if it misses, you're going to get a counter, and it's going to heal the boss. So there's that. But yeah, Ryan, awesome for killing this dumbass spider. Who would have thought? Makes it a lot easier. You can just kind of wave down and nuke the spiders instead of having to worry about whether or not they're going to get frozen or not. So that's cool. All right, so let's get out of here. Faction Wars. I don't think we've really pushed forward on this. Okay, I thought one of them was open. I was going to say we can do that, but yeah, I mean, these are easy. We've beaten all of them, so unfortunately, I can't really show too much in there. We're at 774 right now. I'm trying to push forward in a couple others. We did just get our Sylvan Watcher guy. This hasn't opened up since we got Turlac leveled up, so maybe we can push forward on this. Maybe get like even 10 stars or 12 stars in this would be nice. Just to get this up a little bit, and then we'll try to push forward on a couple of other ones. Now we have my Dwarf. Where are we at? Where are we on Dwarves? Dwarves is terrible. Here, Dwarven's at 37. So these two, now that we have Madman and Turlac, I think we can get a couple more stars in here. Hopefully between the two, it's enough to get this to 800. That would be the goal. And then we'll try to do... We're still working on Skinwalker and Demon Spawn. I don't know if much has changed on my teams for those two, so we'll see. And then maybe we can get this up to 58. That would be nice. Either way, we're going to try and get to 800 stars, and then start pushing forward on a few of the other ones that are a little bit crappy, like Ogren and, you know. It's funny, Undead Horde, I have a ton of 60s. They just suck for the crypt. It's just not a good crypt team. So, yeah, unfortunately. Dungeons, we haven't gone back into any of these recently. I haven't really worked on Fire Knight because I just don't have heroes that can really do it on hard mode. It's a real tough area. So eventually I will go back in here and try to play with it once we get a couple more heroes built up that might have like at least a little more ability to do more damage. Some freezes maybe, you know, it would be nice. But your Carl works in here, but he's just alone. He's not going to do it. He can't do it alone. He's got to have a good team with him. So we're going to play with that and see what we can come up with. Other than that, I think Sand Devil and Phantom we haven't really messed with in a while. Now that we have Mithral, we might be able to push forward on that. I don't know if we did Iron Twins today. We didn't do... We did 5. Yeah, whatever. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if Mithrala can handle it. So I haven't changed this team. All right, let's start fresh. Let's get these guys out of here. So what we did was we put Mithral in here to do shielding and give us accuracy, which helps us with her. Now, speed down is important. Syl has it, but is very... She's unqualified. She's unqualified for the job. Yakarl, on the other hand, is qualified for the speed down because his main hit does it more often than Syl. So you could just leave Syl in there and hope that she gets the speed down, but it's not gonna. It's gonna, especially the higher levels. The longer that stays not on the boss, the harder it becomes. Now, reviving is important, and damage is important. So what I think is we brought in Dark Kale to help explode the stuff because the poisons and stuff won't last that long. And then we want somebody who can speed up, preferably. So what we can do is either... Now we want accuracy. We can bring in Apothecary, which also gives us defense in the front. I think the accuracy is less important right now. Let's see if this works. I think I actually brought in... I may have actually brought in Tolog. Because I don't even know if... I think Yakarl was a mistake. I think Dark Kale and Mithrala are more than enough debuffs. Because Yakarl is only good for the speed down. But as you can see, he's already got the speed down. So I don't know how much that will really affect the fight. We'll see. The smites are nice, so we're definitely not getting rid of Syl. Because having a second reviver is really the key here, because if Syl gets too far, we got to get some resist on Syl is really what we got to do. Because she needs to be resisting everything. But unfortunately, accuracy is super important on her too. For the stuns. And Mithrala has her cooldowns now, so she's not sitting on 5-turn cooldowns for those skills anymore. Which will make this much better, because now we can take more hits. I mean, I don't know if we'll be able to get to stage 12. I'm assuming maybe, but we can definitely get to stage 10. I feel like this we can definitely beat. We beat it on a couple of other affinities. So I don't see why we can't. But then again, I've been wrong before. But Dark Kale is definitely a big help in here because he can manipulate the debuffs. So I think, honestly, getting either another poisoner in here or a reviver if we're having trouble with the defense part of it. Which right now it doesn't seem to be like we are having a defensive issue right now. I could just put Frozen Banshee in here and then just put Kale on A1 duty. Just make him A1 himself to death. So every round he's just exploding. Because increasing the length doesn't help us because he frickin' removes them. So maybe if we just do exploding every time, maybe that'll, like, do more damage. We'll see. I mean, that's a lot of poisons, though. But that's if he doesn't remove them. You see? All gone. All that work for nothing. So maybe that's not worth our time. Decreased attack is nice, though. There we go. See, she got the decreased speed off. And she got 3 hits. And no smite. There's no smite to be seen here. I'm just curious, because we really do... I want to get to stage 12 on all the Iron Twins. Because you get a lot of summons for it. And that'll be fun to do, like, a bunch of summons. It's always fun to do a bunch of summons. Which I don't really get to do often. Outside of mystery shards. I don't get to have a go in for this hero summons video. I don't get to have that video. Because if I did, it would be 7 hours long, and I'd be summoning 3,000 mystery shards. Everyone would be like, I can't wait for the fusion video where you summon 10,000 mystery shards in one video. And then we have to watch you make space. All right, so it looks like this team is working. I think we're going to take your Carl out, though, because he seems to be the weak link here. I'm going to try and go for more damage versus revival. And I think that might be the option, because the longer this fight goes, the more irritating it's going to become. So I think we're going to try that. All right, so there we go, 10 down. I'm glad we didn't do it. That works out. I'm glad I forgot to do these keys today. Next. All right, so we're going to take your Carl out. We don't need that nonsense. So I could either, one, put in someone to speed up the whole team, like, what's her face? Like Haikatoon. Or we could just put another poisoner in. I think, well, he explodes HP, burns, and poisons, right? Who's strong against green? Blue. So yeah, I was thinking Drex, but then I was like, I don't think so. All right, so let's do my man. Where's my man? We'll bring it, here we go. We're not gonna bring it. Lord Legion. All right, let's get my girl. Here we go. We'll bring her. Actually, I feel like Grave Chill might be better, or my girl here. Let's try her, because she has the ally attack, which is going to help with more damage. And she has lifesteal, so she can keep herself alive a little better. I don't think she has a lot of resistance, which is also a problem. It's a good start. The question is whether she's going to survive. All right, now we're in shield mode. All right, and it looks like Sill's doing the speed down, so that's good. That was a lot of debuffs. He was like, you know what? You don't have enough debuffs on you. I think we're going to go for some more. Luckily, we at least have defense up, which will at least kind of negate the defense down while we wait for her to remove everything like that. See? That turn, that extra cooldown on that skill just changes everything. Look at that. We got it off. Yes. Yes, Queen. I watched Queer Eye for the straight guy like a lot. That was a great show, by the way. I don't know. I just love that they just all invaded their lives, and the guys looked like they were like, what is going on? They're like, here, you should wear some leather pants. And he's like, really? You think? They're like, yeah, you should totally wear some leather pants. It's a funny show. I enjoy it. There we go. But then I'll also watch like Slasher, because that's a great show also. So yeah, how's that for a fun TV night? It's like, hey, let's watch Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, and then we'll go watch Slasher with a bunch of murderers in it. And funny enough, Slasher is my favorite show ever, I think. I really want them to make another season, because every season, it was basically like American Horror Story. So good. But like, instead of just being a horror story, it's like actual slashers every single season. It's a new, like, Jason or Freddy every season, and it's very hard to tell who the killer is. It's all a whodunit. So it looks like this team is working, but the problem isn't in the beginning. I know we can get through the first half of the fights most of the time in here. It's just whether or not the second half of the fight can be won, because he gets very defensive. He gets offended. He gets offended by our poisons. So we'll see. I mean, definitely the poisons and everything are going to help, because the damage, like the raw damage, becomes almost unsustainable the stronger he gets. He's taking it like a champ. So it looks like everybody's at least staying alive, which is really thanks to the shields and the defenses up. I think we're going to lose. Yep. We're going to lose what's-her-face. Well, luckily she's back, and we got the speed up, so that's good. Nice poisons. Now explode. I think, are we at the 40% mark, right? Where he stops removing them now? Because that would be the best option. I don't know if, I think he has one more remove left. I can't tell. Yeah, it's definitely past 40%. So we should be able to keep our debuffs now, which is going to help the damage. The damages! We just can't start losing 2 people. That's when it starts becoming a problem. Now, I can't tell if the ally attack situation... We're going to look at the damage at the end and see if maybe Frozen Banshee's better for this. I don't think she is. But she's also, I think, a little more defensive. Getting a smite right now would be very helpful. You know who might be helpful in these fights? Steel Bullier, because she has the HP attack. Well, at least I know auto works. Look at that. There we go. Nice. But it took 4 minutes, so... Yeah, am I going to farm this every day? No. Alright, this is what we were looking... This is what we've been hoping for. This is what we wanted. This is what we came for, people. Alright, so now I got to decide if I think she's better or not. Let's just try it. Let's try it with Frozen Banshee. But she doesn't have defense down. We're going to try it with her. Yeah, we're going to try it with her. We're going to try Grave Trail. Let's see if she's better or not. I don't think she is, but we're going to try it. I mean, at least she has the defense down, which is nice. But she doesn't have ally attack, which I think is what made her work so well. Oh, nice. And we got a smite off right at the beginning. That's the best case scenario. And if the smite worked, it would be better. I would appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Iron Twins. This reminds me of the not Dark Souls, Demon Souls? Was it Demon Souls? No, it was Dark Souls. The pirate ship boss in Dark Souls. When you have to go onto that pirate island in the cave, it looks like the Goonies. And you have to fight the boss that has 2 sides. Probably one of the cooler fights. I get confused as to which Dark Souls is which Dark Souls. I think that was the first one. Yeah, it was the first one. First Dark Souls. Alright, so far this is working. We haven't done a lot of Iron Twins kind of stuff because like the heroes that we have aren't really suited for this fight. Like, I'm sure there's teams you could put together to make it work, but it was very difficult without Mithrala. Like, Mithrala is really the help. Is really what's making it so that we can stay alive. And then Dark Kael is really the one that's kind of pushing our damage, because if you do all these debuffs, they always get pulled off. So having him on the team makes it so you can explode them and still get damage out of all the debuffs. And he comes with decreased attack, which is nice. So, and Sill's been doing really good with the decreased speed. She's like, she's actually on point right now. As long as she can keep that decreased speed up, we're okay. If she stops doing it, there's a lot of buffs that come out of my team right now. So, this guy would be getting a ton of turns. Perfect time to increase duration of debuffs. Right when he wipes them. Imagine they were like, Mithrala is not strong enough. Let's give her a revive also. An AoE revive. All of a sudden, Mithrala would be the #1 hero. She would be ridiculous. And she's already ridiculous. Maybe I'll put her in like a bolster set. That way she can heal herself as well, because she is very tanky. This is surprising that I honestly wasn't expecting to do this today. There we go. That was the last one. All right, so no one died. That's good. We got to get his shield up. Not good. All right, we got the speed down, and we got a smite, which makes life better. So now we just need the shield, and then hopefully that's enough for Syl to kind of get everyone healed back up over the next few turns. Because this guy's getting saucy. That's right, I forgot I have Apothecary too. Not anymore. He's dead. Nice. Perfect time for a smite to go off. Not the perfect time to revive Apothecary, though. Because he just missed the shield. So I think they're going to win. I mean, who's better between the two? I don't really know. Syl can't die, by the way. That's a bad idea. Maybe that's good. Maybe we got our smite just in time. And maybe Apothecary will actually heal her. Nice. There we go. All right. I think we're in safe mode. Yep, we're in safe mode. Look at that. And now we get to end the video with some summons. I'm a big fan of that. Stage selection. So there we go. We were able to beat stage 12. And now, if I'm bored, I can actually leave it on auto and farm this to get my little coins, which honestly is a huge boost to the account, because now if I get coins, if I have at least a possibility to just get coins, like this only gave me, you know, I was getting what, 1, maybe 2 coins per run. Now I have the opportunity to get coins themselves, which is nice, and I'll take that. But we'll see. I don't know if you can get them together or if you get one or the other. I don't really know. I've never farmed this high. So yeah, we're getting up there. We're almost at stage 15 where we get these. I mean, it's possible and conceivable that I could start pushing forward with the team I just did into 15. So maybe we'll work on that on another day. Oops. We'll jump in here. I just want to get to 12 on all of them first. I thought there was 20 stages in here for some reason, but apparently there's not. So, but at least you're seeing that there are teams that can beat this, that you don't need, you know, the greatest summoning to get to it. You just got to work and play, and eventually you'll be able to beat all this crap. So I don't think there's no way through. Yeah, it takes a while. All right, 1.5 years specifically. All right, let's end this with some summons. Maybe I'll see if I can beat 13 and 14 after the video's over. We'll see. And that way we can just do 15 as like a video. All right. Wish list. So we need Mithril, we need Yakarl, we need this bonehead. Raisin. And we obviously want him to be better, we want Grush to be better, and we want Haikatoon to be better, mainly for clan boss. So these are all clan boss heroes. This, I just wanted him. I actually got him. So I think we're going to stick with clan boss heroes that I use specifically. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Hyria, because I really like her, and I feel like she's a good hero to get a 6-star version of. So we're going to leave all my clan boss heroes on here, if I could find her. Too many heroes, people. Too many heroes. And the whispering in here is weird. Where is she? Did I miss her? Am I stupid, people? Or do I already have her on there? No, I do not. We actually don't want Kale, which is the funny part. All right. This is all right, so we don't want her. We do want, you know, we'll put Grave Chill. We'll put Frozen Banshee. Actually, we're not going to do Grave Chill. We're going to do... this is a tough call. I honestly am at the point where I don't even care, because I can't find my girl, and I'm sure you guys see it. That's the funny part, is I know that one of you guys saw him and is screaming. Here we go. And is screaming at the screen like, he's right there. You know what? We're going to put Spirit Host in there, because why not? Because I love Spirit Host. So I got my girls down here, literally my 3 favorite rares, and we've got our epics here, and then the legendaries that we need. So we got 3 tries here, guys. Let's see if the gods are on my side today. Thank you for Daywalker. But this is a normal day for me. It's usually not anything good. Oh, that's a good one. And of course, it's a void. Yeah, I'm selling that crap immediately. No, I'm not. I'm lying. Nah, it's going to be garbage. Yeah, Avenger. Avenge these nuts. All right, so that's this. Yeah, so there's nothing in here. Soul Collection. Who can we get rid of that we got? So we got Daywalker, right? Did we get a double of anyone? Avenger, we already have, so we can sell that crap off. See, I keep getting all the voids. Look at this. I keep getting all the void versions of the 4 stars. It's crazy. Look, I got her. I got Reliquary Tender. Yeah, we've got Bonehead right here. That's literally his name. I just named him Bonehead. Daywalker's right here. We don't need him. We already have a 3-star version of him, so we can sell that. And there you go. It was a flop. Big floppo today. And I'm actually considering going through and selling all my 1 stars. Because why not, right? It doesn't really matter. Oh, actually, here we go. We get one more shot at glory. Boom. Summon. Boom. We have coins. One more shot. And it's another effing void. These jerks, man. They definitely make it so that it's better rates for heroes that are harder to get. 100%. I am 100% sold on the fact that they are that big of a bunch of dicks that they did that. So, yeah, I guarantee you the higher rates are on the ones that are harder to get the heroes. Yeah, they want you to spend money, guys. All right, well, there you go. That's it for today. And, ooh, I don't care. Close that. So that's it for today. If you guys have any questions or anything you want to talk about, feel free to leave comments below. Always good for the channel and helps us to grow and build the community up. You guys can talk to each other, talk to me, talk to whoever you want. Talk to yourself, talk to the wall. I don't care. As long as you're talking and commenting, I'm fine with it either way. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. That also helps the channel grow because then more people know about it. So there you go. All right, guys. So this is the City, the Madman, and now Iron Twins, which I didn't think we were going that direction, but I never do. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys, well, you know what? Take care.